When Kitty opened her eyes and held out her arms, Laurie collapsed into them.
"Come on, Laurie,"
Jeannie said, pulling Laurie away from Kitty.
"We've got to go find Cece and Kate."
Laurie gave Kitty one last squeeze and then took off after Jeannie. "Wait, I'm coming."
"Do you really think Cece is going to marry Brent?"
Jeannie asked Laurie as they walked.
"I mean, I know she says she's not going to college, but Brent?"
Laurie shrugged. "I don't know. I heard Kitty telling Dan a couple of weeks ago that Brent's dad is going to retire this summer and give Brent the car lot. So maybe."
"I think it's a bad idea,"
Jeannie said. "Why don't you tell her that?" Laurie asked, grinning. "I'm sure that'll go over real well."
"No way,"
Jeannie replied. She unzipped the front of her gown.
"The last time I said anything to Cece about a guy, she told me she wasn't taking dating advice from a virgin."
Laurie stopped walking. "Why do you let her talk to you like that?" she asked.
"I don't know," Jeannie said. "It's easier than arguing with her. Besides, it's true."
"It doesn't matter whether it's true," Laurie replied. "Next time she says something like that, tell her you'd rather be a virgin than the Crossett County queen of blowjobs." Jeannie snorted. "You say it, and I'll watch." "If she says shit like that in front of me, I will," Laurie said. "But Jeannie, you've got to start sticking up for yourself. Not just with Cece, but with everyone." They both knew the everyone Laurie was referring to was Jeannie's overbearing father, but neither one of them was going to say it. Jeannie nodded.
"Okay," she said. "I'll work on it."
On the other side of the gymnasium was the elementary school playground, and that's where Laurie and Jeannie found Cece and Kate, sitting on swings, swaying back and forth. As Laurie and Jeannie approached, Kate held a bottle half full of brown liquid out to them.
"Are you guys drinking?" Jeannie asked. "You can't do that on school property."
"We're 18, Kate replied. "We can't do it anywhere." Laurie took the bottle and drank. Then she handed it over to Jeannie. "Liquid courage," she said. Jeannie shook her head.
"My dad will find out."
Cece reached into her purse and pulled out a bottle of Listerine.
"No, he won't," she said. "Not if you rinse your mouth with this after."
"You don't have to if you don't want to," Laurie replied. She took another drink. Laurie did want Jeannie to stick up for herself, but she also wanted her to have a little fun. A shot or two of Kate's dad's whiskey wasn't going to hurt her. Jeannie snatched the bottle out of her friend's hand and took a sip. It burned all the way down, and she had to shut her eyes tight so she wouldn't cry. She blindly handed the bottle back to Kate.
"That's disgusting,"
she said. The other three laughed, and Jeannie couldn't help but laugh with them. She and Laurie sat down on the remaining swings.
"Is everybody going to Brent's party tonight?" Cece asked.
"I still don't understand why Brent is throwing a graduation party," Kate replied. "He graduated last year."
"It's for me," Cece said.
"It's an excuse to get a keg," Kate said. "His parents are out of town, and you know his older brother bought out the liquor store."
"So?"
Cece asked, inclining her head to the now empty bottle in Kate's hand.
"It's not like you need an excuse."
Kate rolled her eyes. "I'll be there," she said. "I can't," Laurie said. "You know I leave tomorrow for Missouri U for softball camp. I have to pack, and I can't show up hungover."
"What about you, Jeannie?"
Cece asked. Jeannie dug her feet into the gravel.
"I'm going to try," she said. "Dad is taking me out to dinner, so I'll ask him then."
"You can't ask him," Cece said. "You know what he'll say. He hates Brent."
"The only thing we agree on," Jeannie muttered.
"You can't ask him," Cece repeated.
"I'll sneak out later if I can," Jeannie replied. "He usually has a few beers on the weekend. It'll be fine."
"God, I can't wait to get out of here," Kate said. "Laurie, I'm jealous you get to leave tomorrow." "I don't really want to go."